133-3 is the belted sow that's on the move here on screen. She sells as lot 17. She's a kingpin, dirty bill, excuse me, kiss my socks. Her mother would have sold in the Built the Brand sale there in 21. The bottom side of that kiss my socks sow would be a litter mate to House Money. And for those of you that are new to the business and have already forgotten who House Money was, check the bottom side of Next Intentions pedigree and you'll find House Money front and center. So good stuff here on this sow from a pedigree standpoint. She's actually a litter mate sister to Honcho, and that's a kingpin son that we retained a couple summers ago. And I think back then, I think you could have made a strong argument that was the most impressive kingpin son from a boar standpoint that we had made. Probably didn't generate quite as much bone as his dad, but shortened up everything really from a proportion standpoint. Made him more proportional, made him more boxy. Certainly chubbier and more muscle than his sire, and that would have been Honcho, and this is his litter mate sister. So she's done a nice job. No doubt her best litter to date was out of the Disciple. We kept a couple curlies out of her very first litter, but that Disciple litter we sold this year most recently was very good. I think Boots really likes this mating to roll call. She's due the 12th of June. This is a neat kingpin daughter here.
Yeah, I think from what I've seen on the roll call stuff this spring so far, this looks like the perfect kind of matchup here. This is, again, one of those kingpin sows that's got the looseness to build and the functionality, but she comes with just a shot more burliness and density too. I think her skull shape is perfect for the mating with roll call here. Her length of body and her roundness of rib and her fleshing ability all seems to be very on point. And from what those pigs have fed like this spring so far, this gets me awfully excited here. And if anyone cares, this would be one of my short lister sows. I think the mating here is about as ideal and good as it gets. I think complementary as it can be. Again, one of those kingpin sows that is shorter. She comes with a shot more bone and a shot more skull, and I think past this litter still one that is easily one that you can make a pretty good case that she's probably one of the top 2 or 3 to build around going forward.
Yeah, for a kingpin, I would call her an outlier. I mean, she's shorter bodied, she's bigger centered. She's probably got more substance than some of them, and I think that puts her in a little different league. And I do love this mating. The kids have got bears on feed, and the roll calls. I think that's what's fun about feeding pigs for your kids is you actually get to see some of them mature and develop when they're close to home, and it's been fun to watch these roll calls on feed. So this is 133-3. She's a kingpin, dirty bill, bred to roll call, due June 12th.